Thank you. Today, Senator Richard Blumenthal released some new documents that he says are deeply troubling about the U.S. Coast Guard's mishandling of dozens of sexual assault cases. Blumenthal and other leaders continue to demand answers from the Coast Guard's top official. News 8's Catherine Hauser has been digging into those documents. Catherine, what did you find out?
Darren, the documents are from the Coast Guard's 2018 investigation called Operation Fouled Anchor. And in them, we found out the reason why the Coast Guard didn't inform Congress or the public about their findings.
The Coast Guard embarked on a purposeful strategy of concealment.
Senator Richard Blumenthal not holding back. He chairs the Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations, which sent this letter to the Coast Guard's Commandant, Linda Fagan, this week. It raises questions about the newly released documents from Operation Fouled Anchor in 2018 and the Coast Guard's mishandling of dozens of sexual assault cases at the Academy in New London that happened between 1988 through 2006.
We are releasing today documents that show the culture of cover-up, not only in years past, but also potentially continuing at the Coast Guard.
In the documents, you see handwritten notes believed to be from a high-ranking official laying out the pros and cons of sharing the Coast Guard's sexual assault investigation to Congress. You also see the words, "The problem is one of the past." But Senator Blumenthal argues that's not the case.
We know from victims and survivors that there have been continuing repeated harassment and assault.
The documents also reveal why the Coast Guard never made their findings public.
That disclosure will risk the initiation of comprehensive congressional investigations, hearing, and media interest.
Senator Blumenthal says he wants to know who made the decision to withhold essential information and who was aware of the Coast Guard's, quote, strategy to deceive. The Coast Guard did just release a statement, and it reads in part, quote, "Sexual harassment and sexual assault have no place in the Coast Guard. The service is working aggressively to prevent these and other abuses, hold members accountable, listen to and support victims and survivors, and strengthen the service's culture and commitment to our core values of honor, respect, and devotion to duty." We, of course, will continue to follow this story as it develops. I'm Catherine Hauser, News 8.